Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the motivational coach and speaker. I went from knockouts to knowledge and from headlocks to hugs. I still embrace people, just now in a far more positive manner. In this video, I wanted to talk about the importance of silence. I've come to realize in my own life that all the answers are hidden, if you like, in the silence, if we dare allow ourselves to become quiet. And I encourage you to try this for yourselves. First thing in the morning, you may have the habit of, after hopefully brushing your teeth, jumping in the shower and putting on the radio. Probably putting on the radio first. But next time, if you are in the habit of putting on the radio or playing music, just try, or rather, as Yoda would say, don't try, do. Don't turn on the radio. And just allow yourself, while you're washing, to sit, as it were, with yourself, with your thoughts. Try and become still. I've realised that previously I thought meditation, you have to sit in the cross-legged pose on anything. I consider walking my dog or walking around the block a moving meditation. I had the same experience when I used to run. So even when you're in the shower or brushing your teeth, these periods can be used as a way of getting quiet. Why is that useful? Not only does it give you a beautiful baseline of calmness, if you've been pondering a question, there could be something ahead in the workday, in business, in your interpersonal relationships. And you see, we're so busy reaching out to others for advice, we forget to heed our own. And I found again in my own life that when I've got quiet, when I've got deliberately quiet, lo and behold, if I've sat in the silence for long enough, the answer, if you like, bubbles to my awareness, my aware mind, my consciousness. And what prompted this thought? Today I was actually at the Roffey Institute doing some training with coaching. And what I find is that more often than not, the clients that come and see me privately, although I am a life and business coach, they do actually come to see me in my role as a mentor. Now, why is that different? As a mentor, they actually ask for my advice. So I talk a lot and they ask for that. As a coach, the gist is really to listen more than you speak. You really invite the client to find their own answers. And you do that by piercing questions. So a super coach asks superb questions in order to elicit the response so the client can find, as I say, their own answers. Now, what happened today was that some of the real gems that bubbled to the surface, some of the real breakthroughs, some of the real movement on hitherto stuck issues were when I and the other coaches were brave enough to be quiet. Now, I do struggle with that at times. Again, particularly in my role as mentor, because I love to talk, in my role as a motivational speaker also, it is a challenge for me to be quiet. And yet, when I do that, so you can ask a question, and they may say, I don't know. But instead of just rushing to fill the void, you just sit with that. And occasionally, the individual can come to their own answers. And it will be a staggering insight. So much better than if you just fill that empty space with your own opinion or just another banal question. And it spoils the insight that can be garnered, as I say, if you are quiet. And for many of you, you will find it a challenge, as did I. You know, at first thing in the morning, you may, indeed, that's why I think we distract ourselves with this constant stream, barrage of the news or movies, or even when we leave to work, reading the Kindle or listening to our iPods or playing video games. We're very rarely quiet. And even, as I say, reading doesn't fully count because although you're quiet, you have the internal dialogue. You're reading the words on the page and interpreting it in your map of the world. I'm talking about absolute silence, as best you can. I appreciate if you live in a particularly urban environment or the heart of New York, but it's the inner silence I'm alluding to. And then I invite you to search for your own answers, particularly if you are searching for answers or there are problems in your life. And as I say, that insight was garnered today at the Roffey Institute while doing some coaching training. Some of the real breakthroughs were in the silences, and they can at first seem difficult. The impulse may be to feel them. So again, as I suggested in the morning, you may habitually turn on your radio. You might not want to sit with your thoughts. Indeed, I believe many of us busy ourselves so much precisely because we are afraid of what will bubble up. But I think that's where the great potential for change, the real alchemy, the real treasure lies. And indeed, some of the stuff, it would be helpful, let's say, to have it come to your conscious mind and deal with it in order that you can really, go through the gears and live your best life. So I invite you to get quiet, actually cultivate a quiet time. You know when's best, but as I say, you don't always have to fit it, make more time in your day, already busy day, but first thing in the morning as you're getting ready anyway, can be a great opportunity. So I hope you found great value in this video, and I wish you well in your journey into silence. As always, you are unstoppable, and I believe in you.